This is Steve Ridgel, and I recently got to tour an area of a town in a foreign country that was a slum. Now, we have slums in the United States. Every country has slums. Every city has slums. But uh, this was on a mission trip, and they were planning a church or doing a church right in the middle of the slum and actually growing some, and that was encouraging. But as we went through that, I was just struck by two things. One is the constant reminder to stay together, stay out of the way, don't get in anybody's, don't engage people in conversation, which is a little confusing, but I get why. So, not a problem. But as we were going through there, it was the smells that were overwhelming. It would just assail your nostrils, and the stench of trash and outdoor using the bathroom outdoors, and just it was horrendous. And as we walked through, I looked at the people, and because I'm me, I nodded at people and said hi to a few anyhow, and visited with a few. And we went to a couple of church members' houses to pray over them. And as we were going through, I noticed none of the people seemed bothered by the smell. And then it dawned on me, none of them smelled it. It was their daily reality. It never even occurred to them they lived in stench. And I tell you, you're going, so we need to do something about that? No. Here's what the lesson in that is. It reminded me of how so many of us live in our sin. You sin and it revolts you, and it scares you, and it stinks, and you hate it, and you feel like you got the stench of sin all over you. And then you do it again, and it's not quite as bad. I mean, you may notice it. And then you begin to do that sin more often. And pretty soon, it doesn't horrify you. The stink, you don't even notice the stink. God does. Other people may, but you don't even notice the stink of your life in sin. Well, I think Satan plans it that way. Get you to sin a little, and yeah, you may be horrified. Get you to do it again. Get you to do it a couple of times later, and pretty soon, you won't even realize the mess you're in. That's how Satan always works. That's how the prodigal son, if you remember that story, that's how he ended up slopping hogs. And I wonder if he realized how much it stank. It's awful easy to drift into something until you don't realize how bad it is. It's what sin does. It gets you so used to it, you don't realize how bad it is. So, I would encourage you to every once in a while take a little stock of your life. Take a quick look at your life, because I went into that place and my senses were assailed by the smell. And in fact, one of our group members threw up. That's how bad it was. But they don't even smell it because it's the reality of their life. And yes, can Jesus make a difference in that slum? Oh yeah, I think he is already. But he sure makes a difference in the stink of sin in our life, because Jesus forgives sin. Jesus lets you have new life. Holy Spirit gives you new life. You can go from living in a stench so bad you don't know it to the life God designed for you. And so my prayer is that you'll wake up and look to Jesus. This is Steve Ridgel, being glad I'm not smelling that, but also being glad for the lesson that I think I was reminded of.